Am I the a-hole for making my boyfriend kick out a homeless man? My boyfriend 27M and I 25F have been together for 2 years. He lives about 2 hours away, so we often will stay at each other's houses for long stretches of time. We both work from home. My boyfriend is genuinely the most generous and caring person I've ever met. He regularly befriends homeless people on the street, volunteers at food banks in his free time, and always carries cash to help out people who may be down on their luck. He had a rough patch before I met him, so he likes to give back when he can. He's been staying at my place for about a week. This all happened yesterday. I was out running errands while my boyfriend was working. When I got back home around 5, I walked into my apartment and was greeted by a total stranger in my kitchen. I screamed initially from the surprise, but my boyfriend was there and explained the situation immediately. The man's name was Roger, and he was homeless. My boyfriend had apparently met him on a walk today and they had started chatting. Roger mentioned he had been sleeping in a tent for the last month, and my boyfriend had offered my couch up to him for a few nights, along with a few meals and hot showers. I didn't know what to say, so I excused myself to the bedroom for a bit. I heard my boyfriend and Roger chatting in the other room, and honestly, he seemed nice enough, but I felt so uncomfortable by the whole situation. I ended up making some excuse about meeting a friend for dinner so that I could leave. While I was out, I texted him saying that while I respect his generosity, I really wish he hadn't offered my apartment without consulting me first. I told him that it made me very uncomfortable to share my space with a complete stranger that I don't know at all. I said that if he wanted to let him take a shower and have a meal, that was fine, but I did not want him staying the night. When I got back home around 10, Roger was gone. My boyfriend had gotten him a hotel room for the night. He and I got into a huge argument about how he felt I was classist and unwelcoming for not letting Roger stay. He said when he was in Roger's position, he would have been so grateful for a couch and a hot meal like this one. He also claimed that if he had brought home a friend I didn't know who wasn't homeless, then I wouldn't have kicked him out. I don't think he has the right to be inviting anyone, homeless or not, into my house without asking first. Also, the couch that he offered is brand new. I'm trying to be very careful with it, and to be honest, all of Roger's clothes and belongings smell heavily of cigarettes as he was sitting on it. I have a very sensitive nose, and I know even just in the time he was here, it will take me days to stop smelling it. My boyfriend hasn't spoken to me all day, and he went out around noon, probably to check on Roger in the hotel room. I really don't think I'm the a-hole. Thoughts?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. While your BF's generosity and helping out others less fortunate is admirable, it is not okay to invite some homeless person he met on a walk that day to come home with him to a place that isn't even his. In fact, he is taking a huge risk by inviting total strangers to stay in your place or in his.
I'm concerned that your boyfriend thinks the only reason a woman would not want a strange man staying at their house is because of class. Does he have any idea how incredibly dangerous that could be for you? He met this guy for at most a few hours. He knows nothing about him, and invited him into his girlfriend's home for multiple days. Not the a-hole, and please go find a partner that actually values your safety.